To my friends committed to learning in a new way, imagine being teleported beyond the textbooks and into a new world, where our mission is to restore history that's actively being erased. History from our family tree.
This photo will be in good hands with you.
My fellow classmates, we can leave the classroom to pioneer this new frontier of learning. We can hang out on a tour bus and even talk to fans anticipating a mind-blowing show. This app is how we discover the undervalued, the underrepresented, and the unsung. This is a journey built just for us.
Hello, my name is Idris Brewster. I am the founder of Movers and Shakers, the creators of UNSUNG. UNSUNG is a multiplayer augmented reality learning experience about two black singers, Florence Mills and Tiny Davis, who rose above societal challenges to make sure their voices are heard. UNSUNG takes a gamified approach to learning by allowing students to collaboratively explore immersive environments from history. Students read passages specific to each environment, complete fill-in-the-blank questions based on what they've learned, and find important historical artifacts and primary source documents to analyze. So now let's get started with UNSUNG. To do that, you need to create an UNSUNG teacher account. So go to verizon.com/learning. From there, you can register by clicking sign in the top right corner. From there, you can log in with a Google account, Microsoft account, Clever, or your regular email. But first, just go to register in the top right corner. I'm going to log in with my Google account. And once you've logged in, now you're at the home page. And so now in order to access UNSUNG, you're going to need to go up to the top to Lessons and Apps. And then you'll scroll down to AR, VR apps. And once you click it, you'll be in the home page for all the AR, VR apps that are on the Verizon Innovative Learning Schools platform. So once you scroll down, you'll be able to find UNSUNG. Clicking UNSUNG will lead you to the UNSUNG homepage, which will have information about UNSUNG, app setup, so you can access our UNSUNG user guide and lesson plans, and then you can see the access codes. Now, the educator access code is important. That's going to be your password to log into the UNSUNG dashboard. But the class access code below it is not used, so do not pay attention to that access code. It is not important. The educator access code is the most important thing, not the class access code. And so once you're here, you need to go and copy the educator access code. And then once I've copied it, then I'm going to go to teachunsung.com. And that's where you'll enter the email that you logged into the Verizon Innovative Learning Schools platform with. And then you'll paste that access code, which you got from the UNSUNG homepage. And so once you've entered that, then click login. And once you've logged in, it's now time to set up a class. And so go click add a class. I'm going to do that right now. And then once I've added a class, I can add specific information for that class. So I'm going to enter my class name, Mr. Idris's English class. And then I'm going to enter the grade that my class is, the subject that I'm teaching. And then I'm going to enter the days that I teach that class. Now, the last two are optional. And so once you've filled out all of the required areas, then go ahead and click Save. And so voila, new class added. And so once that's done, you need to add students to that class. And so you're going to now click your newly formed class. And once I've done that, now I'm going to be entering the students' names. And so how you do that is you need to first enter the number of students in your class that will be participating. So you can enter their names, or if you have students with the same name, you can add a nickname and make sure to name them something appropriate that they go by. And so once I've finished filling in all of the students, I'm going to click Save. And then you should see your student list filled in below. And that's that step. And so for the next step, you're going to want to create a new session. And this is going to get us started with allowing the kids to join on teams and begin to play the experience. So I'm going to go to create a new session. And here we'll be hit with the session settings. So you can do things like enable time limit, affect the amount of minutes per room for the students. Each room on average takes around 35 to 40 minutes, so keep that in mind. And then you can affect the volume settings, like background music, narration, or sound effects. If you have a class with no headphones and a lot of students, I would recommend doing narration and sound effects, but leaving background music off. So once you have the session settings to your liking, click Save Session Settings. And then from here, now it's start your session. And so you want to first select the figure that your students will be engaging with. So I'm going to go to select a figure. And then from there, you need to select the room that they will be exploring from that figure's life. And now will be time to sort students into their teams of 4 or less. And so at this point, I would recommend setting up your physical space for unsung gameplay or preparing to play remotely. And then you'll have to assist students in joining these teams. So I would see the Unsung Teacher Guide for specific instructions on that. So as students join, you need to check these dots to the left to see that they've successfully signed in. So if the dot is yellow, that means that they have not joined yet. But if it is green, that means they have successfully joined and are waiting to play. If some students are having issues, you can click the refresh button right there, and that will restart the process of them joining the team and the session. So as soon as all of your class students are ready to go, you can click start. If some of the students haven't joined yet, you'll get a warning that says some of your students have not joined a team. You can cancel and make sure students join, or click start anyways. And so once you've clicked start anyways, then you will be in your current session screen. And that's when you'll be able to monitor real-time progress of your students within the app. And so once that is done and you have ended your session, you can then view learning results by clicking See Session Analytics. And there you can see details like how long it took students to complete the story box, average amount of time to complete each section, such as checks for understanding or the bonus. You can also check out attendance, team level data, as well as decipher which questions were the most difficult for students to answer. We can't wait to hear about your gaming experience. Now please go out and check out Unsung. Thank you.